What's up, guys? So down here at the shop, it is busy. I've been dialing in the startup tune on this. It's okay, but we're having belt issues and it's got a front end wobble. I had a customer bring that truck back. It was having issues. It was like little airflow issues, so we got that fixed. Finished up this customer Suburban, that's done. And now we're over here to the engine for the Silverado. Got it all torn down. Everything looks great. The factory bearings look great, but I'm here, I might as well put bearings in it. Like you can see, everything looks great, but there's a lot of, I mean, this is a high mileage engine, so there's a lot of oil caked in here, and you know, see some piston skirt wear and stuff, but gotta go through everything, start cleaning, like new bearings, and just go through everything. Trying to get started because the truck comes tomorrow to get dropped off. So I'm really trying to get this short block together so it's ready to go in next week. And all the parts came in. Like I said, bearings, this is head studs and the gaskets, cam, everything. So lots of new parts. And so now I'm just gonna get to work. First thing is I'm probably gonna just do the crank bearings and then put the crank back in. So that way it's back in, it's out of the way, no problems. Then I will get to work on the pistons and start gapping rings and get all that dialed in. All the rods look good, everything looks, and you know, I paint marked everything, so I know exactly where everything goes. So, gonna get started. So, I didn't do a time lapse, didn't set it up. I'll probably set it up for when I do the rods, like gap the rings and everything, I'll set it up. But we got new main bearings in it. It spins real nice. So, like I said, they were in actually really good shape, but because I'm here, I might as well put new bearings in it. So, I'm actually gonna call it for today. I have to go help a buddy with his boat. But tomorrow, be here bright and early. I gotta get all of the gunk and everything out of these rings, so she's nice and fresh for when we go start up. So, see you guys in the morning. For you, it'll be like 2 seconds. Told you it'd be the next second. So, back here down at the shop and getting started on gapping the rings and cleaning everything up. Everything looks great so far. Basically just scrubbing all of the old oil and, you know, kicked on oil and everything on it. Basically have to gap the rings. Just have to just double checking everything. Doing, can't really say it. So, oh man, can't really say it, but 026 for top ring and 028 for bottom ring. And it is, it's really hard to, there you go. It's got just a slight bit of drag, but she is good to go. So, couple done. I don't know if I'll show my automatic ring. I don't know if I can do it one-handed. See if I set up sorry, gonna have an there we go. Works pretty good. So yeah, makes it a little easier for me, but everything's going together great. Basically 3 down, assemble that one, and just keep on chugging. Waiting for the guy to get here with the customer with the truck, but just a nice Saturday morning, getting everything taken care of. All right, so basically half the engine's done. I'm gonna set up a little time lapse and see if we can actually use my filer. I've literally had to like hand file just a couple hundred thou, and everything's been 026, 028. So we're gonna set up a time lapse for cylinder 2. Don't worry about this. This is just white lithium, so it doesn't rust. But I'm gonna set, I have everything clean for cylinder 2. So going to put the rings in the engine and we're gonna check the gap. But I'm gonna set up the time lapse. Bottom end is all together. Everything is nice and torqued. You can see that I label everything just so everything doesn't get mismatched, but all new bearings, everything is gapped. Now we are going to, I flip it over, just it was already over because I was torquing everything, and we're going to put the camshaft in. I went with roll it over. It's a Brian Tooley Racing stage 3 for positive displacement supercharger. So what does it say? 231, 248, 617 lift intake, 595 on the exhaust side, 120 plus 5. So really good cam for a positive displacement blower like the LSA. Get that swapped in, and I will start dressing the front end. I got new timing chain, new cam retainer plate, put all that in, and then we will get the front end all buttoned up. Got a new Melling oil pump. So let's get the cam in. I just put down the camera and I got to work. So it's basically done. The short block is together. Everything's clean. New gaskets, new oil pan gasket, new front timing cover, new main, front main, valley cover gaskets, knock sensor gaskets because they usually get hard and leak. And yeah, it's basically ready for the cylinder heads. Again, I just have to talk to the customer if he wants to use the original 317s or if he wants to go to a square port head. That's why I didn't put them on. So just gonna wait for him. He should be here in a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna be here. I have to go home and relieve my wife from, she's had my daughter for, or our daughter for a couple days, so she might need a break. So this is good to go. It's gonna get stuffed in front of my toolbox, and then I will be down here Monday, I want to say Monday or Tuesday, and the truck will be here with all its parts and we will get started. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. This should be, this truck's gonna be pretty wild. It's gonna break the rear end. It's only got a 10 bolt in it, so it's gonna definitely break the rear end. But he bought, like I said, he bought the 5th gen Camaro adapter brackets. So I don't know if he found a 5th gen subframe yet. I told him to look for a ZL1 one, just because the ZL1, I know guys that make 1400 plus horsepower on a stock subframe with bushings and like DSS axles. That's it. It's all it needs. So, but yeah, she is complete. And in the next clip, you will see the truck. Good morning, everyone. It's a couple days later. Still the same video, but we just got to the shop, and let's go. And the truck's here. Let's go take a look at it. So I had him drop it off, and voila. She's not bad. Definitely been sitting, so it's kind of dirty, but yeah, this thing's gonna be pretty cool once it gets 6-liter LSA, 6-speed manual, and like I said, the what is it, the 5th gen Camaro IRS. Really unique truck. Really, it's gonna be wild. He did leave the keys. You can see that it's plumb full of parts, but I'm not gonna open it yet. So the customer decided to stick with the stock cylinder heads. I forgot he actually ordered This was months ago now. He ordered everything from, I think that's, it's not Boost District, it's Give Me the Boost. It's a friend's company, Jesse Olson. He basically does all of he mills and machines the plates, and then he works with another company and they have the whole accessory bracket, everything you need to put an LSA on this, like LSA on basically any drive setup. And I believe we went with the truck one for this. I have to check, it's been months since we ordered everything. But I'm going to go into the shop now and prep the cylinder heads, get them on the engine, and then once that's done and the engine's completely done, we'll turn our attention to this, bring this over to the shop, and start ripping it apart. Let's get to work. A couple hours later, engine is completely assembled. Just taped it up, removed a couple of broken studs, but she is ready. Besides the rear cover, I'll do that. I gotta do the rear cover and dumbbell. That'll go on when it comes off of the stand. But everything else is done. Now we're going to go get the truck. Hopefully it starts. I mean, he dropped it off the trailer. We'll see if it starts, get it in here and start pulling that old 350. All right, in the truck. So it's actually got a Holley Sniper on it. The original plan he wanted to do was supercharge this engine with the Holley. And then I convinced him to go LS swap. So let's see if it starts. Almost. Running. Let's get her in the shop. So sadly I do have to cut the video there and do the outro. We did get the truck in the shop and work did start on getting the driveline, the original driveline pulled, and the LS and T56 in. There were a couple surprises, very welcoming surprises, but there were a couple surprises. But you're just gonna have to wait till next week to see that. So anyway, thank you all for all the subscribers and all of the likes and comments, and the business page has actually picked up quite a bit of traffic, and I am just very thoughtful and grateful that you will trust me with your vehicle, and it's very heartwarming, I guess I could say. So if you want to see more progress on the truck, just stay tuned and watch for the drop next week, probably Thursday or Friday. Probably Friday, I'll drop the video of getting the truck, the new 6-liter, I should say, the new engine, drivetrain in, with a few surprises. Catch you later.